Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. In this video, we're going to go ahead and talk about, yes, something a lot of people have been waiting for. I know that everybody, just going to put that out there. I mean, to be honest, everybody waited since the character was first released in both versions of the game. Of course, it's been a while. Honestly, time has flown by since he came to Global, but he is about to get his awakening over on Global is what it is looking like. So I hope you guys enjoy. Of course, subscribe if you are new for more content. That being said, let's hit a like goal of 1,000 likes on this video for the UI Goku hype, but that's not all. A lot is coming with this. So first and foremost, I want to say shout out to the awesome data miners and the Reddit and all that stuff. Our community is really good at finding this type of stuff. So, I want to say thank you guys, and I appreciate the support that you guys give the community. So let's go ahead and read this. Nothing official to be taken with large tweezers. The event Tournament of Power would have a date on the global version, May 16th. As I say, nothing is confirmed. The date can change at any time. So basically, let's go ahead and bounce over to no, not that. I need to go over to Renzi, actually. We're gonna go over to Renzi's Twitter. So oh my god. Let me go to we're gonna go. I'm trying to like not show any of my stuff. Technically, there it is. Cool. I wasn't trying to show my noties and stuff. Anyways, Renzi's saying May 15th is supposed to be a really big day on Global, and then he turned around and linked the tweet that we were just now looking at. I'm still laughing at that. Oh, man. So, here's the deal. This event is this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what this event entails. This is the one that came to JP, literally is still here on JP, actually. It came just a few weeks ago. Not even a few... The 25th of last month, so it's really not that old. I guess I feel like it came sooner than that, or later than that, or earlier. You get my point, earlier than that. But I guess, nonetheless, this event features a few things. Well, it just came back. This is the second airing of this event, actually. Now that I think about it, that makes more sense. Anyways, this event features a few things. Like I was saying, it has the STR KALIFLA. You guys have probably seen gameplay. She's really good. If she's at Rainbow Star or just, you have an AGL one that you would want to compare her to, she's actually better than AGL, assuming that AGL has no dupes invested. So if your AGL has dupes invested, that one is better. Otherwise, this one is honestly phenomenal. Like all three of these units that I'm going to talk about right now are really, really good free-to-play units. We have Kale. She's a great support unit. She only supports the Tournament of Power category, which, as you guys know, is Jiren's category. So she's an incredible unit for that team. And also, keep in mind that, KALIFLA doesn't work on every team either. She has to be on specific teams. I believe it is the Tournament of Power one, or she has to have units on her team that can, help her out. So she gets a percentage increase on her passive. Check out the video showcases to kind of get a little bit more info on her if you would like. Otherwise, Kaba Dokkan awakens with this event as well into SS2 Kaba there. So he's an awesome, unit, built-in crit chance and everything. He's incredible. One of the better free-to-play units. They're all really good. So all of these characters, first and foremost, should be coming out in less than 2 weeks on Global. Now, we don't have a concrete date, as I was saying, based on the tweet earlier. This stuff can change. Information can change as far as that is concerned. But at the same time, we are expecting the launch of this banner. Not necessarily this banner, but more or less what entails as another event. So as far as this goes, I want to kind of put out there that this is a possibility that Jiren could come to Global really, really soon. Which, like I said, Global is such an anomaly because they do things in a weird order. They brought out UI Goku, I believe, earlier than, projected based off of JP. And, we haven't been able to really guess what Global's going to do for, honestly, a long time based off of the way that they release these units anymore. But they brought him out. Like I said, time flew. I mean, that was about, what, Christmas? It was a long time ago. It's already been like 6 months or so. Less than 6 months, but you get my point. And here, this banner might come. I want to put that as an option for you guys. And if you were interested in who is featured, these are the characters that are featured on this banner. Of course, with the Tournament of Power event coming as well, we are going to get the awakenings for Kefla, Kale, and KALIFLA. If you're wondering what kind of medals she would use, she uses the medals from that tournament, the Tournament of Power stuff. So 10 of these Kale medals from that other event, which are going to be on this stage. So if we go back over here, they're going to be available on stage 7. Same with the KALIFLA, and Kale uses those, or excuse me, Kefla, she uses those as well. She uses both of those medals down here. So all these units could awaken this week or in the next couple of weeks here. Also, Jiren could potentially drop. Now, if he drops, they could technically, but I assume they won't. Because apparently they wanted to save it for SSB Evolution Vegeta's Dokkan Festival. But I mean, I guess it's totally within the realm of possibility that they drop Jiren's Dokkan event as well. But at the same time as all this stuff came out, and I'm going to try to pull it up now that I think about it. At the same time all this stuff came out, we actually got access to the Dokkan event for UI Goku. His event came out. So let me go ahead and bounce over here, and I want to see if it's in the files at all for Dokkan events. Not seeing UI, not seeing UI, not seeing UI. So yeah, it's not there totally right now, and it's kind of hard to predict whether or not he's dropping, aside from, you know, the news that we've data mined somewhere somehow, because it's not going to pop up here unless they're putting new characters in the game, like, you know, the Kale and stuff. That'll be a good approximation as to whether or not we're getting new stuff. But one way or another, with that event, whether UI Goku actually awakens or not, you know, we're still going to get the awakenings and the new characters for the Kale and Caulifla and Kaba and all that stuff, Kefla. We're going to get all of that stuff. That should definitely come as part of this event one way or another, whether UI awakens or not. I'm just not going to flat out tell you that, you know, he's awakening. We should get it because that's how things worked on JP, but I've been wrong before. Global's been, you know, liar before. And if you look at it, actually, to awaken the... No, I was going to say, he looks like he's already translated, but no, he's not. This is Google Translate. I had to read that a little bit to tell. But yes, this is the transformation of the Goku. If you're wondering what he does, this is how he starts off. Of course, he is farmable by using the free-to-play physical Goku that is from the previous Tournament of Power event. And to give you guys a little bit of context in that, this is not the first one. This is an entirely different event. They actually ran a different event for this. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that really quick. We're going to bounce back to the events, the story events, actually. So I need to go ahead and do this and go to story. So if you take a look right about in here somewhere, kind of lost actually. I don't see it. Oh, it's because this is global. Duh. I was like, wait, why does it feel like there's nothing here? That's sad. Here's the initial one. They finished this one off. They dropped that second one. And then, yeah, I'm pretty certain Jiren's going to awaken later because this is the third one. This is the one that just came to JP. This is why I was a little confused. It's like, wait, why is it saying 425 on this one here? But it's like, wait, that's not new. It's been here for a while. But yeah, they just reran it. They're running both, I guess, at the same time, both of these two. So this one comes out with SSBE. So keep that in mind. But nonetheless, you know, that's basically how that works out. He's farmable from that first event, and then he Dokkan awakens into this Goku. Realm of Gods gets 150%. N-types get 3 key and 50% of their leader skills. Passive skill, it's honestly not super great. I rag on this unit a lot. I know I love him, but I rag on him because I feel like he could be better, but it is what it is. 100% at the start of the turn, and then once HP is 50% or below, he goes ahead and awakens, and when he awakens, boom, baby, there we go. Look at that art. Oof. Anyways, 3 key at the start of the turn, which I guess it's kind of irrelevant because he's all but guaranteed to super on any team he'd be on anyway because of powerful links like Over in a Flash and Tournament of Power, you know? But I guess if they wanted to give him something, sure. 150% at the start of the turn for attack, and also he has a great chance to evade the enemy's attacks while disabling enemy guard. Now, if people don't know, I've pointed this out several times. Disabling enemy's guard does not only apply to him, it applies to the entire rotation. No, it does not allow him to hit for super effective damage like a Gogeta would, but what it does do is it allows him to always hit at minimum for neutral damage. Meaning, for example, if he had an event where he was taken on where he was at type disadvantage, you know, they do reduce damage in that scenario. Him and his allies on that rotation will not have to deal with that. So physical events, they won't be able to block against this guy, basically. So that's what that means. Nonetheless, awesome unit. He also raises his attack on super attacks as well. Again, you could definitely check out showcases from me and Truth and everybody. I believe Nano, Rhyme. I'm sure we've all done some gameplay on it. But that's about it. So first and foremost, just to recap, summarize, we know with more certainty that this is coming. And alongside this, we get the Kale, Caulifla, and those characters that are new, the new characters that come in this. But of course, alongside that, since the medals will be available, unless they go out of their way to not allow us to use the medals to awaken the other characters, the characters from this Dokkan Festival should get their TUR states as well, meaning Kefla is getting that much appreciated 150% boost, making her the best Potara leader in the game, which she already was, but making her the best Potara leader for sure with a 3-key boost at this point until, you know, the anniversary. So it's possible that they come a little bit sooner, but I'm thinking that they're gonna wait till the anniversary. But more importantly, what's really interesting about UI Goku getting an awakening is the transformation meta. Is, you know, like, they're already kind of pushing the transformations out there, and this is why I say Global does things in weird orders, because they most recently got Vegito Blue and Rose, and it's like, that's fine. I mean, that's about on schedule for where it should be, but at the same time, it's like UI Goku brings the transformation meta, so technically he'd be the first one in Global that has that, as far as I can recall. Maybe there's one or so that came before. I don't know, man. Sometimes I can't keep up with this stuff. Nonetheless, he'd be one of the first, if not the first character that has that, whereas on JP, I'm pretty sure the LRs were the first one that got that, Gogeta and Vegito, and it's like, you know, Global does weird things. I love Global. It's just kind of like, it's impossible to predict, right? So these characters should awaken, and next, I want to say, as a added side of that, UI Goku should awaken as well, and we're going to actually pull up his Dokkan event right here really quickly. These are the characters that awaken if he does go ahead and get his Dokkan awakening as well, and they introduce his medals and stuff for his Dokkan event. You'll be able to awaken the STR SSB Goku, who I'll actually be showing off at 100% awakened really soon. SSG Goku, I've actually shown that guy off at 100% already awakened, and STR SSG Goku. Unfortunately, STR SSG Goku, in my approximation, gets a bit worse by losing a link like Prepare for Battle, which helped him out tremendously when it came to linking with somebody like LRVB. But nonetheless, these characters are available as well. So it's kind of a two-parter, just to kind of just make sure I get my point across a little bit better. It's a two-parter because a host of characters should come into the game from the story event. And with that, the characters should be able to awaken using the medals from the story event. And then part two is if Goku awakens, which he should because the awakening came out at the same time. So everybody's assuming that he will. But you know what they say about assuming. Anyways, if that happens, all these characters should awaken. And it kind of just looks like Jiren will be the only one that's kind of held back a little bit. You know, so we'll see. And then, of course, with Jiren, the Tech Android 18 and 17, they'll have to wait. I know she's featured here, but she can't awaken yet. She's got to wait for SSB Vegeta because they got to wait for that other Tournament of Power event. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Again, 15th or 16th. They're saying a couple different dates. I'm only assuming because of time difference. That's the reason why they're doing that. But nonetheless, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you leave a like. Of course, support the video and the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Share the video with your friends if they play Global, of course. Global's awesome. Everybody plays Global. And let them know what's going on. So have an awesome day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.